Hey y'all, it's your girl Ke-nijah Monae, and this is Ke-nijah Monae Talks, a cozy corner for all creatives to just be. In this space, you are seen, valued, and celebrated. Not just for what you create, but for who you are. Because there is beauty and purpose in you, and you can be a light just by being you. So take your coat off, get comfortable, because you're right at home. We'll be talking to all kind of artists, creatives, growing, sharing stories, and just keeping it real. So go grab them slippers, go grab your tea, and let's settle in. And let's create something beautiful together. Hey y'all, it's your girl Ke-nijah Monae, and we have a very special guest with us today. He's a lyricist, an innovator, a vision builder, a leader, and a rapper. You might know him as Golden Child, but his name is Bravo. Give it up for Bravo.
I like that intro. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, you like that?
That's a very special intro right there.
It's
I love
real
it.
though. It's exactly who you are.
I appreciate
Exactly
that.
who
I would
you are.
think so. Just like we was talking, I don't give myself a lot of credit when it come down to a lot of stuff, but no, that it fit.
It definitely fits
For
you.
sure.
You're definitely a leader. Planting seeds, all that.
Thank you.
All that. I'm so excited to have you on the show.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this. I really been looking forward to this one right here, man. So, let's have fun.
Yes, and I'm excited because you're our first male on the show. We definitely need some masculine energy over here. But one thing that I would love everybody to know is you have a beautiful story, and I would love for everyone to know what is your story that led to Bravo, or what led to us knowing you as the Golden Child.
It's a long story. Where do I start? So since I was young, music always been instilled in me since a child. When I was 5, I performed at the Dazzle Theater, lip singing the Temptations. You know,
Okay.
like literally, like when I was 5, to the point where the lady, my mom used to always tell me this, where the lady, I guess whoever she was sitting next to was like, oh my gosh, he was born to be on the stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that it literally always been with me since a kid. I'm not somebody who just seen somebody start making music and I just decided to do it. Like,
Yeah.
nah, this thing been with me since I was young. And then like 5th and 6th grade, I was on the step team for my school. You know what I'm saying? I was a dancer. Like Chris Brown was my idol when that nigga first came out. Or I had his CD like 3 times.
Not
And
3
then-
times.
No, literally.
Really?
For real. Like, really had that nigga first
You
CD.
was studying him at that
literally.
point.
No,
Okay.
seriously, though. Like, he was I could honestly say Chris Brown was probably the first dude I idolized for real. It was Breezy. So, yeah. And then, like, 10, 11 is when I start gradually getting into the music for real. So, it's a long story, but that just to, just to
I mean, we got
simplify it.
time for it if you would like to share
mean,
more.
So yeah, I performed at the Dazzle Theater when I was like 5, and then got into this. I was on the step team to the point I used to have my own solos at the end, like my own crump solos and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, I performed at we performed at one of the colleges here, a lot of different schools. This is when I went to 58. Shout out to World of Inquiry, great school. So yeah, I started off with that, and then I want to say like once I got off the step team is when I gradually start getting into like writing music. I auditioned for America's Got Talent in like 2010. Yeah, yep.
You ain't tell me that.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
I was in a dance group
All right.
called Wavy Kids. Shout out to LA. Shout out to all my dudes that was in
Yes.
Wavy Kids. I was like 9 years old when I first met my manager.
That's amazing. Okay.
Yeah. So I've been
You that
on the
guy.
little scene since like I was a kid for real. So yeah, man. I'm a Rochester native, but I've been doing this thing for a minute though.
So what gave you the confidence to do other art forms?
I think it was the fact that since I was young, people used to always tell me like, yo, you special. Like, it's something about you that just, you stand out. You know what I'm saying? Even from when I was young, people used to always tell me like, yo, you ahead of your time. You know what I'm saying? And but I was so young, it was only so much stuff that I could really do. And I think that's what stuck with me over the years. Just always hearing that and people really saying like, nah, like, you know what I mean? You actually have something, like you special and you young still. You know what I'm saying? So I think just throughout the years hearing that and then just being out in the scene and seeing the reactions that I got from people always gave me the fuel to be confident in myself when it came down to that.
Yeah. I think that's beautiful because I feel like as men, we don't really hear about men talk about confidence, and it's not in like a arrogant or aggressive way, and nothing's wrong with that. But I can see, I don't know, I can see you lighting up even talking about it, and even learn that you auditioned for that. I'm like, you ain't tell me that. You ain't tell me that, but I'm glad to know that because I'm like, yeah, you are special.
Thank you.
You are special, and the fact that you can be versatile like that, like that's just so beautiful, and you're humble with it as well too.
I strive to be. I really do. That's why I'm smiling because I, just like we was just talking about off camera, I don't pop my ish.
No, you don't.
You don't.
Like, you don't. You really don't. Like you really don't. You really don't, bro.
I don't, cause I know I'm not the only one that's out here trying to do it, and I'm just one of those people where like, I hate to come off as so flamboyant or braggadocious to the point where niggas trying to feel like I'm them and they like. It's never been like that because I know it's enough space for all of us to win and for us to shine. But just because you're not confident and I am, it's going to come off as arrogant because you're insecure.
I got 2 follow-up questions. So as you're saying that, I forgot what song of it is yours that you dropped it recently on Instagram, but I remember your lyric, and I'm paraphrasing it. You said something that you're an asset.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's my favorite line, first of all. And I'm just like, when you said that, it was like I could relate to that. Yeah. But hearing it from a man, I don't know, it did something different because this is my follow-up question. How can you teach confidence as a man? Because from me coming as a woman, like, and we kind of had this conversation off camera, like, you know, you see confidence as one way, but it lacks integrity or morals or values. So it's like, how can you teach confidence to young men in a non-arrogant, cocky, selfish way, but yet still be a shining light in this world? Because I believe that's what you embody. Like, you're so sure of who you are and your identity. Like, it's unbelievable, but it's what keeps you grounded.
So recently, I had somebody DM me and ask me the same thing.
Really?
Yeah, literally, probably like last week.
A guy or girl?
A guy. Yeah.
Look at God.
He seen a post that I shared, and he asked me. He said, "Like, bro, where do you get the confidence of believing that everything is already yours, like before you even have it?" And I told him, really, just trust in God, faith, going through experiences that you didn't think you would be able to overcome, but you have on multiple occasions. And when you have that relationship with the Creator, you have no room to doubt. I mean, with the flesh, you know, part of the flesh is gonna come times where you might doubt yourself, but when you've been through so much different stuff and overcame those things, I think that's what will build your confidence throughout the years even more. And so yeah, he asked me that, and I told him, I said, trust, faith, in putting the work behind the faith, because in the Bible it says faith without works is dead. You know what I'm saying? So like, you have to have faith, you have to trust in the unseen, but you have to also do your part. You know what I'm saying? So God can meet you halfway. So I think that's where it came from with me, was just overcoming a lot of things over the years, and sitting back and realizing that, you know what I mean, all of the stuff that I deemed was impossible, and I seen that it was actually possible. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that experience and trust.
You know who you remind me of? I'm not sure if you're familiar with Bible stories, but as you were talking, you remind me of the character David. Are you familiar with him?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
And I'm like, and what stood out for me was that you said that you have to be mindful of what you experienced and what you've gone through and use what you have in front of you. And I'm not sure how familiar you guys are with it, but he used a slingshot to kill the giant Goliath, whereas everybody else was kind of like, boy, you only got a slingshot, and everybody else was scared.
And the fact that they even doubted him.
Yeah, but he always remembered how God was with him when he was tending to the sheep. So that's just who you reminded me of while you were speaking. Yeah.
Because, David was like a small dude. Obviously, I'm not the biggest guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm 5'7". But I always say I'm David in the flesh, spirit, the size of Goliath. That's a line that I said in one of my songs because I feel like I got a huge spirit. Physically, I might not be the biggest, but you gonna feel me, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I definitely resonate with that, though. So I definitely appreciate that, too, for sure. Because that's a great comparison. So
I'll like you... Obviously, I don't know David, but it's just like, I'm just thinking of it. I'm like, that's who you embody. But yet you're also like in tune with your emotions, in tune with yourself. But yet you know who you are. And I feel like your identity is what carries you. It leads in front of you. Which goes to my next question. How do you said you have like the spirit of David.
Spirit of Goliath.
Spirit of Goliath. Yeah. How do you...
Size of David.
But the size of David. How do you protect that energy?
Ooh.
Because you said you're an asset, and we know as an asset, you bring value to anything or anyone you come in contact with. That's a lot of energy. That's a lot of power. That's a lot of influence. I wouldn't say how do you gatekeep that, but how do you protect it where it doesn't lose its purity, and not just its purity, but the foundation of it. And what I mean by that, again, I'm not sure how familiar you are with the Bible, but paraphrasing, there's a part where it says like the foundation of something matters, and if it's built on sand isn't a strong foundation, Right. So like, how do you not lose the foundation of what allows you to be that light in this world and to be an asset?
I'm still learning every single day, but I think the main thing is being selfish unapologetically. Realizing that I have to be selfish for myself in order for me to be the best version of myself for everybody else. I have to be selfish with my emotions at times. So it might be times where, because whoever I might be talking to or whatever, because you're feeling away doesn't mean that I have to feel away too.
True.
And
right.
like, that's emotional sovereignty that I also had to learn, because my spirit is so susceptible so easily. I feel people. You know what I'm saying? So it would be times where I would carry people burdens, and I would be sad just because they were sad, because I love you and I really don't want you to feel like you by yourself feeling like this. So I would like carry that feeling with you. But I realized how unhealthy that was for me, and I had to really start practicing emotional sovereignty. And sometimes it may come out as cold or numb, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's just more protecting your spirit and your energy. So when I can be an asset to you, or when I can be able to care for you how you need to be cared for, I can be there.
Yeah.
Fully. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just being there halfway. So yeah, it was really just being selfish unapologetically and practicing emotional sovereignty for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah. I know.
Thank you.
Yeah,
No.
long-winded answers,
no, you're fine. This is your episode. I told you I'm following your lead.
Okay.
Your lead. All right, so my next question, since we're on this topic, what inspired your song Most High? And how did you know? For me, it's a hit single.
Appreciate that.
How did you know it was going to be a hit single, even if you don't recognize it as a hit single?
I think it was the chorus. Just how catchy the chorus is. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, all singles have like a catchy hook.
Yeah.
and I wanted it to stand out, and I wanted it to be like modern but also just authentic to myself.
Mm-hmm.
So, naturally it just came to me one day. I was listening to the beat, and that's I guess I was just so much in a high vibrational mood that's
Yeah.
what came out, and that's how the song came about. Um, and really just once again just experiences. You know what I'm saying? Just I think I wrote that song like when I first came home. That was like my second song that I wrote when I came home, and I was just at a place where I was like, yo, all praise to the Most High. Just
Mm-hmm.
giving him all the glory at that
Yeah.
time, you know what I'm saying? However I was feeling. So that's what created that song.
Mm-hmm.
Just whatever place that I was in at that time. I
Mm-hmm.
can't exactly remember what was going on, but whatever it was, that's what came out of it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Musically. So
Yeah.
God, man, God, and whatever experiences I was going through at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not only is that song a catchy song, but it actually reaches people too.
Mm.
Even not just with the catchy chorus, but just in totality, the lyrics and your approach to it. Even when I saw you perform it, I think that was at the Green Lounge when I saw you perform it.
Yeah, I
And I've seen
performed
you
it there. I
perform it
performed it
here
here.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I felt, well, in my opinion,
Yeah.
when you did it at, well, no, for both, they were both personal.
Mm.
They were both personal. And that's one thing I like about you as an artist is that you know how some people they perform and it's like, oh, it's just a regular performance.
Yeah.
Like they just performed, but it's like you wear your heart on your sleeve when you perform, and we can meet you where you are in that life experience.
I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. Cause that's what I want to do. Like I want to, I want to keep that relatability to the people.
Mhm.
I don't want to ever be to the point where I'm making music that's so far fetched for people to not understand. Because I think the world is kind of saturated with that type of music right now. Anyway,
Definitely.
you know what I'm saying? To where
Yeah.
it's not relatable on a personal level. Like
Yeah.
it's not too much music that touches the soul no more. So I'm trying to keep that
Yes.
essence of it. Yeah.
Yes, like I don't know if your parents or your grandparents used to be like, "Oh, this was the good old music," and
No
I'm
doubt.
saying that
No
now at
doubt.
this age, and it's like you're right. Like, there's not a lot of songs in today's world that can like touch you. Like
Yeah.
sometimes you gotta go back to that old school music that can like touch your soul.
Absolutely.
So I definitely get that. Are there any current like things you would like to touch on in your music that you haven't addressed, like whether it was a certain like life experience or anything?
I think I'm still working and learning how to become ultra like vulnerable in my music. Like really
I'm
because
surprised you say that
yeah,
because
like
I
it's
feel like you already are.
but it's like them what do they call it? Them cut deep songs
Uh-huh.
that talk about like the most personal stuff in people's life that they put on music. I think that's something that I want to learn how to do more. Um, so I would say that I think just being more vulnerable in my music, speaking on more personal things that I hold on to that I haven't really told a lot of people about, and just like you said, just wearing my heart on my sleeve even more
Yeah.
in the music. So with my family, you know what I'm saying, with my mom and my grandmother and my brother, um, me being locked up, you know what I mean, stuff like that. So yeah.
Are there any hindrances that you think that you put on yourself or that is around you that is making it difficult for you to express that vulnerability in music? Or not even hindrances, like concerns?
I think I'm afraid. I think I'm afraid to do it. And I think that's something I'm still trying to figure out why I am. Um, maybe because I don't want a perception of my family to be out in the public just yet.
Understandable.
Um, I think actually just sitting here like really talking to you, like I think that's the main part of it. I'm I might be scared to do it right now. I don't think I'm ready to like spill my heart out that much yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think I'm still doing. I know that I'm still doing a lot of healing, and yeah, I think once I continue to heal and just continue to grow as a person, then it will come out naturally. So I think it's just me being afraid right now,
Yeah.
not ready.
And that's okay. Like, I would encourage you to let it come naturally. In the process of healing in general, like even like our body, like it has to. If you were to vomit, I mean, you can make yourself vomit, but you gotta let it happen.
Yeah,
You know,
sure.
you gotta let it happen naturally. So, I would encourage you to not force it, but it's also good that you're aware of that. And one thing, this is me pouring into you in relation to our off-camera conversation. My therapist always tell me that fear is not an option. It's not a valid reason for anything. So don't give it that power. And I would say that to you, that it's okay to feel afraid, but you can also do it feeling afraid. Because there's nothing on the other side of fear besides stagnation.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So.
No, you're right.
Yeah. So we can't wait to hear more vulnerability from Bravo.
And Will.
And Will. What is a current song on your playlist right now that resonates with you?
Like that.
Or that's getting you through this season or this month or this summer?
I'm a music head, so I listen to a lot of music. I listen to a lot of R&B. Oh man, that's tough.
Or we could narrow it down. What's a song you've been having on repeat recently?
So I like alternative music too.
Any?
No, I'm just like I'm telling you, I like alternative music.
Okay.
And this is artist named David.
Mm-hmm.
He's fire to me. Like a lot of his music resonate with me. Man, this just it's such a good question though. Like I want to give a good answer.
There's no good answer.
I see.
Look at your go look. Yeah, go look at your
I'm
last listen to songs. Okay. We got time.
Right now, my playlist is on My Life by J. Cole.
Okay.
Literally. I'm gonna just tell you the song that. Ooh. I'm gonna tell you the song that was in my head this morning.
Okay.
A Marvin Sapp song.
Which song?
I Win, which is actually the song that was literally just playing just now, which is crazy. But it's called I Win by Marvin Sapp. That song it's been in my head like this morning, like after I left the gym. So I'll say that one just to give you an answer for real.
Why do you think it's been in your head, or what's the message you get from it, or how? Not the message. How does it make you feel when you hear it?
Electric. Electric. Cause he's speaking about like how much he shedded tears and all the stuff that he overcame, but he still won throughout it all. And that song was a song that used to get me through when like my last month of me being in prison too. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like I made it. You know what I'm saying? I won. Like I went through these few years. I done been through all the emotional roller coaster, but I won and I made it through. So I would say that one though. It just made me feel good. It made me feel like, you know, everything is happening how it's supposed to. Excuse me.
And it sounds like even in this moment, it's just a beautiful reminder.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. That you're right where you need to be.
Definitely.
Not where you want to be, but right where you need to be.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right. My next question is, your song "Believe in Me" is, in my opinion, this is how I interpreted it, that it's an ode to you. So it's a song reestablishing your power and your worth. What helps you stay true to yourself while understanding or learning your worth as a man?
God first. Just peace. But I gotta give all praises to God for real, cause I'm not, I'm not religious, nothing like that, but God done got me through some dark times mentally. God got me through a lot. So I would definitely just have to say God for real. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
that is
sugarcoat
a
it and give you a
valid answer.
long-winded answer for
All
real.
glory and credit to the Lord. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, definitely. I just had a follow-up question and just left my head too. Ooh, what
Yeah.
is a area, because we talking about God.
Yeah.
So what is an area in your life, it can be artistically or personally or professionally, where trusting him may be a little bit difficult, or maybe not difficult, you're learning to trust him in a new way than what you're used to knowing him as?
That's a great question. I think just being fully obedient, and I need him to help me learn how to just be more obedient. I think it's that part of it, because I have times where he'll tell me and he'll show me and I don't listen, and he'll knock me on my,
Gotta
you know what I'm
humble you,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah, so it's like that direction and just being obedient, you know what I'm saying, in times where I really need to, and not being in my own head.
Well, I feel like he talking to you right now to talk to me.
He is.
Yeah.
Not being in my own head, because that also causes a lot of procrastination for myself, and causes me to be in my own way, you know what I'm saying, and not reach my full potential how I feel I can, because I am in my own head, because I'm overthinking, because I might go through some type of doubt,
Yeah.
life stuff that's happening that I might let discourage me, you know what I'm saying, and it might not look like it on the outside, but God know how much I go through when I'm by myself a lot. And so I would think it would be that, though, for real, just that part of area of my life of just being more obedient and following the direction. Yeah.
Can I give you some encouragement? Because that's something I struggle
Absolutely.
too.
Please.
And this is personally I'm navigating too, is that at least I know for me, sometimes I would view obedient as this big old massive thing. And sometimes it's really just listening to the small, subtle things that he's telling you to do. Even if it's as simple as, when you go to the grocery store, go put that cart back. Go put that thing where it belongs. Like, simple as that, you know? But also, something I'm still learning too is that obedience isn't always just a matter of doing, but it's your heart posture. Because your heart matters most. Yes, you want to listen to what he's telling you to do, but I think sometimes too, obedience is trying to teach us how to do a small act of surrenderance, where it's where you said you're not in, where you don't want to be in your head all the time. It's like at the end of the day, you have a certain level of control over things, and then there's things that we don't have control over. But I also, what I mean by that surrenderance is, at the end of the day, I'm still with you. Referring to God, at the end of the day, I'm still with you. So whether you decide to be obedient or not, obviously we encourage obedience. I'm still with you, and I'm still so great that I've considered all your flaws. I've considered all your mistakes in general. So at the end of the day, not me, but I'm talking, God is still God at the end of the day.
No doubt.
So, I look at it as how would I say, like when you're in a relationship, your trust is always something you're building. And I think something I'm learning is obedience is just God teaching you how to trust him. That's it. And not just trust him with one area of your life, but to trust him in totality. And that's a forever process. That's something that we, in my opinion, I don't think we will ever fully master, because we still have this flesh. Yeah.
And we all have areas in our life that might need more perfection than others. So yeah, I definitely agree with that. I do, and that makes sense. It makes sense. So yeah, man, it's surrendering,
Mhm.
and really taking heed of that voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And if it helps, I try to remind myself how you would be in a regular relationship. Because sometimes I know God is here, but sometimes I feel like we view him as like, you're not relatable or you don't understand what us humans are going through. But at the end of the day, it goes back to like, I love you so much that I'm with you through all your mess ups and we'll get you out of it. You get what I'm saying? Like that takes a relational piece that nobody will who doesn't have relationship with you would do, no matter how much they love you. You know, so going back to like, he's a relational God. At the end of the day, I got you. Like, I'm your creator. Like, you know. So I hope that was encouraging.
No, definitely. You definitely was speaking just now, and just yeah. I feel like this whole conversation got me feeling real electric though. I'm not gonna lie. Like I like that's why I'm getting like jittery and happy, because it's really like happiness for real.
Yeah.
So, nah, this is a great conversation. I cherish these type of conversations for sure.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. I love conversations like this. All right, we're gonna segue it.
Okay.
We're gonna play a game.
Okay.
Um.
I gotta choose one, right? This because I remember you doing this with the other guys too.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna give you a. Would you rather rap version, or would you rather play a game called Guess That Song? And I would give you a word, and you would have to just name a song with that word.
That one might be too hard. I'm gonna go with the Would You Rather.
Would you?
Yeah, I want to go with Would You Rather.
Okay.
We'll for next time, to be continued.
Okay. All right. So you have to tell me why too. Okay.
Okay.
Would you rather rap about love or heartbreak?
Love.
Okay. Why?
Because it feel good. You know what I'm saying? Heartbreak songs be mad sad.
No,
like
for real?
You feel it though. But it be sad. Like
it's hard to pick yourself up after.
Then you get to trying to listen to other heartbreak songs and sad songs after that.
And you just get yourself in a deeper pit.
That's
like,
all.
Nah,
and now you in your head. Now you crying at night. You thinking about life now, and you know what I'm saying?
We need more songs about love, actually. I feel like there's a lot of heartbreak songs out there.
I mean, if you listen to R&B.
Okay, see, I feel like what R&B is always about, well, not always, but majority of it is heartbreak. It's like, what happened to real love? Do y'all still believe in real love?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely living in a real crazy generation right now. But I think it's some people out here that's pushing it, but it's not as pushed as much as it was back then with the old baby please come back in the 80s and 90s. Aren't you know what I'm saying?
When men were vulnerable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we got a whole lot of Don Julio. That's a whole nother story.
We gonna say that for another time. We gonna say that. Maybe part 2.
Yeah, but love, though. I'll rap about love.
Okay. Would you rather rap about food or traveling?
Traveling. Yeah, traveling.
Why?
I love traveling. Seeing new places. And, like, if they hear it in the song, that might make them want to go out and go to that place. So
you do be traveling, though. You really do.
I've been on the move, man. Yeah.
Would you rather rap about struggling or thriving?
I think both. Can I pick both?
Go ahead.
Can I pick both?
You just gotta explain why.
Because I feel like you can't thrive without the struggle.
You better preach.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, you have to go through the struggle to be able to thrive, and that's what like Believe in Me was really about too. It was about me going through that time and me being locked up, and like that's a triumphant song. Even Tired, like people will hear Tired and think it's like a song of struggle and pain, and you know what I mean, tired. Like, yeah, I kind of felt like that when I wrote it, but it's also a triumphant song of saying, like, because one, it takes strength to say that you tired and that you don't have the strength to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? But, like, when you overcome those things, that's how you gain strength and that's how you thrive. So I would have to say both. Yeah.
Okay.
I mess it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
Would you rather rap about Rochester or Tennessee?
Why Tennessee? Because I've been to Tennessee.
Yeah.
Rochester. That's the
Okay.
hometown. Yeah. I've been
Um.
to Tennessee 2 years. I've been in Rochester 27.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather rap about the gym or performing? Cause you be at the
Performing. Who don't want to hear about you rapping about the gym, especially if they not in the gym.
Mm.
I don't want to hear about that. My back over here big and you over here doing 100 pull-ups. Nobody want to hear that. So yeah, performing.
Okay. That concludes that game.
Okay.
How was that?
It was cool.
Not too much?
No.
Okay,
It was
not
cool.
too much.
I know I could get long-winded with my answers. So.
That's okay. That's okay.
No, it was valid though.
All right. So, is there any other projects or any upcoming singles that you have coming up?
So I have a single called Issues coming out in the next week or so. I'm gonna release that. I have a song, called Die For Me, which is like it's gonna be a new type of sound that people probably won't be expecting from me because it's like R&B, kind of like a trap soul type of song.
Okay.
So I'm actually looking for the female to co-star in the video with me. So I had that one coming out, and right now I'm just working. Like any song that I feel deemed fit as a single, I'm gonna release it as a single. But most likely, like 2026, the people in the masses will be getting a full project from Bravo for sure.
Yay!
So yeah,
I can't wait.
yeah, man,
I can't
I'm looking
wait.
forward to it too.
And this is our last question that we ask everyone.
Okay,
What kind of legacy do you want to leave
I love
behind?
this question because I think about it every day. So recently, I just kind of came up with the answer for that. Now, because your wants and needs change as you get older. But the most recent one was really just my voice making an impact. If you don't speak on certain things, and it could be you, it could be the individual. Like it might not hit the same if somebody else say it, or you know what I mean, if people don't speak on it, like maybe your voice might be the one that could change stuff. So I'm learning how to really just be intentional with the things I say, and I just want my voice to make an impact. I strive to be the hope in my city and really be remembered for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Because, this thing ain't forever. And I want to have representation of me once I'm not here no more. So, yeah. Just my voice making an impact for the most part. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Oh, that just touched my heart. That's so beautiful.
What do you want to be remembered for?
Kind of similar. Like, I want something that outlives me. So if I was to think of an artist, I think of like Michael Jackson, or even though like I know Beyonce is still alive, like Beyonce.
Absolutely.
You know, like, and not just my work. Like I want the way I treat people, the way I interact. Like I want everything about me to be remembered. Yeah.
Yeah. And my fault. Just to piggyback, I always said too, like, I want to be that person that's remembered by he did everything that he said he was going to do. Everything he said he wanted to do, he did it.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be remembered for that. And like you said, also just having a great character and spirit. You know what I'm saying? And that being able to really have an impact in people's lives too. So, yeah. Because my main person that I think of is Nipsey Hussle. Like, he's one of my biggest influencers, inspirations. Deeper than the music, just as a person, you know what I'm saying? Him, J. Cole, Kendrick, like these is my favorite artists, not just because of the music, because of the type of people that they is, the type of spirit that they have. And even though I never met them, from the stories that I heard from other artists or their peers or people that's been around them, you could tell they're real people. It's not just the music.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
they live it out.
Absolutely.
And then it makes you feel like I know you without even knowing you.
For sure. And then it's like, oh, you a human just like me. So I know I can get to that level that you at as well. It might take me a little while, but that just showed me, oh, I could be where y'all at too. So, yeah, making an impact and being remembered for all the right stuff.
And that's what you're definitely doing right now with your music, or even just with this conversation and the conversation we had off camera, which I definitely want to give you your flowers and say thank you for pouring into me. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your presence and just for being you.
No doubt.
And being the first male on the podcast.
So I hope I set the bar for the rest of y'all dudes that come up here.
Yes.
Just know the bar is set high.
Yes, it is set high. It is.
Word, though.
And as I already told you, we do have some males that were interested that y'all will be seeing shortly. So I just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate this conversation.
And please let us know your socials.
IG, The Real Bravo, Facebook, Bravo Corleone, YouTube, The Real Bravo, TikTok, the same thing. Yeah, those are all my socials. I don't have a Twitter, never had a Twitter. So yeah, Bravo.
Make sure y'all go check out Most High, and I feel like you have another song out too.
Pain of Love is the one the most recent one that I did was like 2-3 weeks ago, called Pain of Love. Yeah.
Pain and Love. Thank you. Can I give you a
Queen.
hug?
Absolutely.